All right, what is up, everyone? We got a very limited time here. It's already 4:59. I got to be to work by 7. So we got an hour and a half. Probably work out. Be 5, 6, 7. No, we got about an hour, give or take. So I had to get home and shower after this nonsense. So I get my ass to work. I work overnights and got a 12-hour shift coming up ahead of me. So it is what it is. Fuck, the last few days have been absolutely just crazy busy. Got a lot going on right now. So got two different businesses that I have started up in the past 3 days. So got my LLCs, got my EINs, got my bank account set up, and just really working to get these things kicked off. So hopefully can start spending less time working overnights for someone else and start putting in time for myself and making some real fucking money and doing something I love. Long story short, if anybody's just joining in, go by Hollywood JWL. In May 21st of just last year, I weighed 308.6 pounds. Over the past 9.5 months or so, I cut 110 pounds down, and it really just changed my life around. I work as a security supervisor at a hospital here in town, and primarily located at a behavioral health facility that they operate. And I just destroyed everything. Anyhow, I've been working like 70, 80 hours a week, and it's been fucking treacherous. No time for family, no time to get anything done, and just barely getting by. It's just been really fucking busy. So despite working all those hours and these overnights, literally I've worked over 60 hours a week every fucking week, and I've worked for the most part 70 or 80 hours a week more often than not. Got two teenage kids at home, and I have not been around for them hardly at all, just due to my hectic schedule and trying to provide, and it's just taking its toll. So I'm trying to find a way to change that and make it better. But financially, it just hasn't been an option. So between the gym time, the crazy work life, and lack of being able to really balance it, try to look for other opportunities to see what's been out there. And I found out my niche, man. Found out the opportunity for me. So I've been utilizing AI this whole time to really master my workouts, my diet, my recovery programs. Trying to get everything lined up with just my health and recovery. Utilize infrared, sauna, red light therapy, hydrogen water, grounding mats. I'm on a series of peptides in order to get my physique turned around, and just trying to stay at the forefront of biohacking. And that, between the scheduling of the AI that I'm using and kind of keeping me on track and just kind of working everything out to my schedule to take care of me, checking on my well-being and my sleep, it's been super effective. Here, I wonder if I can. Ooh, I don't know what the hell this is. Wonder if I can pull this damn thing up here. No, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. They just changed all the stuff at the bottom here for us. Effects. Here we go. And my little hand's gone. There it is. All right. So just give you guys some insight of what I used to look like here in just May of last year. That's me. That was May 21st of 2025. And if you look at me now, I mean, quite a big difference there. So anyhow, I didn't really think much of it. I was just utilizing the tools that are available, that are out there, trying to use Grok and Chat GPT and whatever other AIs, Gemini, trying to figure out what works best for what and utilize each of them in their own way. But upon doing that, it's really helped me find a way to get dialed in, lose all this weight, and turn my life completely 180 degrees. And down 110 pounds, like I say, in about 9.5 months, and feeling better than ever. You know, I'm damn near 40 years old. I turned 39. I had a goal. I'm gonna have abs by 40, and hell, we're there. You know, um, I got another month or two to go before I'm at my birthday. My birthday's April 16th, and I'm gonna get shredded before we go on our trip. So, in any case, open up 2 companies. First is going to be called Legacy in Motion. Well, it is called that. I got the LLC and the EIN and bank accounts. We're good to go. But that's going to be a focus on rolling out AI to a bunch of other people to see if we can utilize the AI that I'm building to benefit you guys in your journeys to try to, you know, weight loss, feel better, get healthier, and just physical fitness. So you're going to have an AI coach that's going to be monitoring you constantly, giving you workouts, giving you feedback, just a complete program that's going to be absolutely enhanced. Constantly scanning the internet for the top of the line, different options that are out there for recovery, for nutrition, for supplementation, and just being at the forefront of everything all the time. Scouring the internet 24 hours a day, updating our programs real time, and sending that stuff out there. So this is literally about 3 days in and me getting everything built in. Haven't even got our programs published yet, just getting the foundation done. But over the next week or two, I should be live and be able to start promoting this stuff. Instead of just telling you it's coming, it should be live and be able to start pushing it out there and get some customer experiences with it. Secondly, then, just because of the success that I've had with AI and designing this program, I'm going to make a sister company, or I've made a sister company. This is called LegacyForgeAI.com. Got the domains. I just got to get the website set up here. Again, just we're in the early stages, and this will be, you know, advertising, marketing. Again, I have bots that are scraping the internet constantly. They're looking for what works, what doesn't work. How do you go viral? How do you not go viral? And pretty soon you guys are going to start seeing that as part of my feeds here too. All the stuff that's going to be going out there is going to be crazy. So hello, whoever said hello there is scrolling a little quicker than I could read it. So in any case, I'll get to more rambling about this stuff. I got to get a workout in. We're running tight on time. I just wanted to fit something in before I got to work today. And I figured, hell, might as well throw a short live together. Have you guys watch some shoulders here. Should we leave? Was there no audio or what's going on? Talk to me. Test, test, test. Maybe it's this thing in my ear. This working? Test, test. I hate that when someone says, should we leave? What does that mean? Oh, we'll take the headphone out and go from there. I'm on TRT first and foremost. I got that through Men's Health, Game Day Men's Health. I'm going to keep moving as I'm chatting. I'm just going to step off camera for a minute and grab my free weights here. So I take, what is it? It's 140 milligrams every week, TRT. And I go on peptides. So my primary peptide stack is retatrutide, is first and foremost to help me cut this weight. Really targets visceral fat. It makes you digest food way slower, so you stay full longer. That certainly helps. The glucagon side of things is going to help you process sugar way better. Makes you more insulin sensitive. Pushes that sugar and carbs right into your muscles as opposed to making you fat. So it's nice because you get a diet while actually having carbs. And also it's thermogenic. It's going to help you burn more calories as well. So it's hitting you 3 different ways. Along with that, I take tesamorelin and ipamorelin with CJC. That's my bedtime stack. So what those do is tell your pituitary gland to produce more human growth hormone naturally. You're not, just banging drugs in your body and seeing what the side effects are. It's all natural stuff your body naturally produces. This just makes the signals a bit stronger, so your body is like intensified. So as long as you eat the right food and get the right nutrients, you take these peptide stacks, it just makes your body work better. So you take them at night generally. Your HGH is usually spikes with your circadian rhythm. So when you're going to sleep, that's when you're going to produce that, and that's when you're recovering. And so get you deeper sleep, better sleep, more rest and recovery, but at the same point in time, again, targets visceral fat so you can lose weight. Let's see here. With that, I also take MOTS-C, M-O-T-S-C. What MOTS-C does is it's a mitochondria support. Helps your mitochondria produce ATP, which is basically energy at the cellular level. So anything you can do to increase that ATP is what's actually going to give you energy. It makes everything function better. So if you're taking a weight loss supplement, it's going to work better. You're taking a vitamin, your vitamins are going to work better. You're going to sleep better. You're going to just makes everything. Each cell in your body works literally independently better, which means overall you're going to feel a lot better and perform a lot better in everything that you do. So if you're eating right, you're exercising, you're getting enough rest, and you take some of the stuff that I'm on, it's going to make you night and day different. You're going to feel like a different fucking person pretty damn quick, and you're going to see results from your workouts and rest and recovery. And again, all this stuff that I'm on, I had completely thoroughly researched with AI's help. And that was how I learned what to take, how much to take, where to get it from, all these types of things. And with the success I've had, I'm like, man, there's got to be a market out there to be able to push this stuff like this. And so I'm introducing that worldwide. Should be live in roughly a week. Got to get those web pages built, but did all the legal side of stuff over this past few days here. Just getting the taxes figured out, getting all the insurance and bank accounts and all that stuff. Get all the pillars kind of put in place. So the foundation is there. Now it's the fun part. Now it's got design and branding, and once that's rolled out, then we'll make it go live. Got my store set up. Just have to publish them. We should be golden. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be awesome. So very excited about the future. The future looks very bright. I'm excited to quit this fucking job that I've been slaving away at and make some real money helping some people out and just enhancing people's lives. Like, you guys have no idea what you're missing out on. You could feel so much better. You have a little coach in your pocket all the time. You talk to them about what a pain in the ass your boss is, or wife's giving you a hard time, or whatever the fuck it is. Like, you'll be able to visit with them about that too. You know, it's like that's all cortisol spikes. It's going to make it so you feel terrible. All right, I just got a message, of course, work related. Like, I'm off the clock. Leave me the fuck alone. But all right, I'm gonna get this first set in. So it's got 75s. We'll probably stick with this weight today. We'll do some Arnold press and get warmed up here. Hopefully get 10, 12 reps, something like that. That's what we got there. A little warm-up set. I always like to pace when I'm in between sets here, so let me grab my battery. My phone was trying to die before I got here. Now it's all charged up. I don't even know I got this thing charging right now. More pain in the ass, just more shit to carry. But in any case, yeah. Man, the last couple days have been a grind. A lot of technology struggles and getting all the bugs worked out, but I got it going now. It's alive and well. So I have AI bots designing my whole business now. They'll be building my whole website, doing all my marketing, scouring the internet to see what works, what doesn't, and pushing everything out there. With these clips that I'm filming now, they'll be able to take my, hour-long workout here, whatever it is, break it down to clips of different sets I'm doing, different ramblings that I'm going on, or rants, what have you. And it'll be cut up and chopped up and turned into some awesome footage. So it should all be automated. Like, I got it. They're working right now. I uploaded all my thousands of pictures and videos and all the stuff over the last handful of years of me trying to cut weight and just trying to, I'd lose weight and I'd gain it back. I'd lose weight and I'd gain it back. And, stressors of life and holidays and family shit, and work. It's difficult to stay dedicated, determined, and really change shit. But when I introduced this AI thing, didn't realize what an effect and how how drastic it was going to be. But fuck, man, it's definitely changed my life. And I thought, hell, if I could just introduce this to people and get it out there, like this, it makes such a big difference to always be on the forefront of knowledge and base. And if it's just constantly looking, so all the programs that you're going to be given, all the supplement stacks, resources to get this stuff, checking on your sleep, checking on your mood, checking on just how your life is, just giving you balance, giving you peace, giving you happiness, on top of spiritual, spiritual journeys, all this stuff. You can tie it all together, and God bless. I've been blessed and been able to turn my life around. And I think just a huge opportunity to spread this to a lot of fucking people, and it's going to be great, man. I'm so excited to roll this out. So I shouldn't have any energy right now. Put in like 70, 80 hour weeks. I think I had last week, I forget, I have to look, 77 and change. And then the week before that was like 79 hours, 79 something. That's each week. So I'm working in 1 week when most people are doing it 2. Those are overnight shifts too, like I say, I got to be there at 7 tonight. I'll get off at 7 in the morning. Then I'll get back in the gym again. Then I'll take my kid to school. Then I'll go home and I'll hit my infrared sauna. And then I'll finally shower up, take my peptides, and go to sleep and do it all over again. So, if I'm able to do this, feel this good, make all these changes, like I can't imagine someone out there with a less busy schedule how this could definitely change and impact you. So, it should be fucking awesome, man. I went through a lot of crazy, terrible shit in my life, and to be blessed to have this opportunity is just, incredible. It's crazy. Like less than a year ago, I was 308 pounds, depressed, mad at the world, grumpy son of a bitch, and just, couldn't get out of my own way. And that finally hit my rock bottom moment, decided I was making changes forever. And with the momentum I'm on, like I'm not stopping. We're gonna build an empire. It's gonna be amazing. So let's see here, get this next set in. Like I said, I gotta get moving. We're maybe an hour long total that I'll be able to pump on this stuff, and I gotta burn these shoulders out as fast as I can before I can clean up and get back to work. Alright. That's the other thing. This is for free weights. Shoulder is about the only thing I do with free weights for the most part. Do a little overhead skull crusher for triceps. Other than that, I do these Arnold press. Sometimes I use free weights to do like my lateral raises and my forward raises and stuff. But outside of that, I really don't use free weights hardly at all. This isn't going to be a channel where you're going to see like the biggest guy throwing the heaviest weight around. This is all like constantly pushing to failure, but doing it safely. And most of the time, your safe lifts are going to be on cable machines, Smith machines, presses. I need to have longevity. I don't want to be a guy that's trying to press 1,000 pounds up over my head and my shoulder blows out and I'm never the same again after that. We're taking Trembling or some of this other shit that, like, yeah, you get jacked and your muscles get huge, but fucking takes a toll on your heart and your tendons and your longevity. And yeah, you look like a fucking superhero, but you can't walk up a set of stairs without being gassed, So my whole thing is about balance, man. I want to be able to wrestle with my kids, and when they have kids, I want to wrestle with their kids. And I don't want to be a guy that can't carry his groceries in when he's 60 years old because he got some lingering injury that he never took care of. My whole thing's going to be about longevity, living long and being healthy and having the best life that you can for as long as possible. And it's one of those deals where, you can put the shit off and you have all of life's problems and, you got work issues and wife's pain in the ass and whatever. It's like, but until you have a health problem, then all of a sudden you got one problem. Nothing matters. You got to sit there and deal with whatever health problem is plaguing you. And it's your only focus is to try and get better. They're going to fill you up with pills and medications that all have side effects, so you need more pills and medications and feel lousy and look like shit. And who knows what side effects all that stuff's having on you, your hormones and your sleep and suicidal tendencies and all this shit. It's like, if you start right now, start getting in the gym, start eating right, getting healthy, and you got a fitness coach in your pocket, it's powered by the smartest AI on the planet, and it's constantly looking for better ways to make you feel better. Man, there's just, I can't explain it enough. I've been so excited to share this with people, but until I got everything set, you know, I had to get everything, my legal ends tied up first before I could really start to go off about it. And man, we're so close now. We're so close to launch that should be, hopefully by the end of next week, we're live and be able to start introducing some programs for people in real time and getting the stuff out there. So, all right, enough rambling from me. Let's get this next set in. Beautiful. A nice little walk again one more time. We'll get maybe one more set of those presses in. We'll do some lateral raises, some forward raises, and some shrugs, and we should be out of here. So it's going to be just an aggressive 30-35 minutes left probably, and just bang these things out, see how big I can blow these shoulders up before I get out of here. Some definition in there, a little veinage and little striations and what have you. Ooh, weight rope, yoink. My rope on the ground here. This is the one I prefer. I'll definitely utilize this in a little bit. And just stage it for us for later. All right. How are you guys doing all out there? Who else has hit the gym today? Who else is going to hit the gym? Man, this is where changes are made. Like, you think you're depressed or you got a lot of shit going on. We all do. Listen, I had a alcoholic addict mom, and she ended up taking her own life, and I had a roommate, and he ended up taking his own life, and every woman I've ever been with has fucking cheated on me after being with them for years, besides my current wife, who somehow still tolerates me with all my chaos going on. And had serious medical issues, had a bunch of internal bleeding going on, and ended up having to get 9 different iron-rich blood infusions over 9 weeks. Every Friday I was going in for like 4.5, 5 hours to get filled back up. Major surgery to get that repaired. I was out for like 10 months after that. Started to get active again, getting some jiu-jitsu. Got my bicep tore off like 2 months in. It's off for another 8 or 9 months. You know, during that time, I ended up losing my job during COVID. All mid-level management got laid off. I was with this company for a decade, always exceeds ratings. You know, plan to retire with them, and one day you get a phone call and just find out you're not gonna be employed any longer. It's like depression's hitting hard, man. Couldn't support my family, had health issues, you know, this childhood trauma shit. You know, it's like all sorts of shit that's just piling up, and you start feeling sorry for yourself. Like, no one can relate to going through that type of shit. You don't talk to no one about it, you know. Just look for any way out, and thank God I found Christ, and found myself driving late at night with the worst thoughts in the world going through my head, and crying and listening to music, and just, you know, running away from myself, and parked in a church parking lot without a better place to go. Figured it'd be a good spot to avoid getting pulled over or whatever, having to talk to anybody, and sat there for a little bit. Next thing you know, the sun's rising and people are showing up to go to mass, and it's like, fuck it, man, might as well just go inside. Like, I'm already here. What do I got to lose at this point, you know? And I went in that day and I felt like that sermon was written for me, man. I couldn't tell you what was said or even who was on stage at this point, but man, if the Holy Spirit's not real, I don't know what the fuck I was feeling that day, but I felt something, and it changed my life, you know, really made me, I felt forgiven, you know. I felt like all the wrongs that I did, and there's still light, there's still opportunity, and now I'm going to make the most of this opportunity. No more excuses, you know. Got after it, diet hard, work out hard, work all this overtime, put a little coin in my pocket, turned my whole life around, lost 110 pounds, And I'm hoping to just share this journey with as many people as I can. And I've been blessed with this opportunity to start these companies up and roll this out there. I just can't imagine how many people it's going to benefit when they can get their hands on what we're offering. Just keep your eye out for Legacy in Motion is the name of the company. It's going to be, you know, fitness, weight loss oriented. If you're working overnights like I am, it's going to teach you how to better sleep. It's going to give you all the resources to do it. It's going to give you the coaching on how. If you're recovering from an injury, you need workouts that are going to be work around whatever specific injury you got. It's going to look in real time and just tell you what you can do to mitigate exacerbating those injuries, those pains, those strains you got going on. Just everything. You got a crazy schedule. You can look at your schedule and it's going to be able to work out, okay, you're busy during this time, we can fit something in here. Okay, you've got limited time, this is the kind of workout we need to do, the intensity level we need to do it at, how many sets, how many reps, how much weight. It's just going to break it down for you so fast. And, you know, in real time, you have different changes. All of a sudden you tweak something or schedule changes, you can plug it in and it's going to, you know, instantly tell you to adapt and overcome, give you different priorities and do stuff. So, do you have loose skin or something? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'll show you after I take my belt off. You stay tuned in. By the end of this, beforehand, I'll take my shirt off and show you. I got lots of loose skin. It's the worst part. Even on my face, I can just pull my neck skin out and stuff. You know what's weird is like the back of my head even. Like I got a pretty thin face and stuff now. But like when I bend my head back, I can feel the skin wrinkles on the back of my neck. It's fucking gross. I never felt that before. It feels fucking weird. But, too close. Yeah, lots of loose skin, and that's the worst part, but I wear it like a trophy now. I'll tell you what, having some loose skin around the midsection sucks, dude. Like, so hopefully someday I can afford to get it fixed and get rid of it, but I wear it with pride right now, man, because this hell's a lot better than being 300 fucking pounds, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I got a lot. Here, I can probably just pull it up here quick without having to take my stuff off, because I got some recent shirtless photos, I'm pretty sure. Here. There, you can kind of see my belly there. This is from just a couple days ago. So I got a handful of them in here. This one I got a little filter on to look a little better. It'll make me look a lot more tan. But yeah, you can see it in there. I like when I cover it up like this. That looked great if I cover that loose skin shit up. That's from like a week ago. But I definitely, the right angles and stuff, it helps too. But you can definitely see the loose skin sagging around my midsection there. It just is what it is. So yeah, I got a lot, but could be worse, man. You got one body, brother. Enjoy, take care of it. Hell yeah, that's all there is to it. You know, and it's, people tell you all sorts of stuff. As a kid, you're growing up, you can be whatever you want to be. You're like, yeah, well, I don't even know what the fuck that means. Or, oh, you got this one body, you should take care of it. You hear that all the time. Like, yeah, but I like sitting around playing video games, smoking pot, and eating ice cream. So, you know, that feels pretty good too sometimes. But, you know, you gotta make sacrifices. I gave up everything, man. My diet's been so dialed in. I'm eating boneless, skinless chicken breast, egg whites, protein shakes, protein bars, and cottage cheese is pretty much all I survive on. It's not, what I'm doing is just crazy compared to some people. I don't know, I'm sure my son do a gym rat. I'm at the gym with the son all the time. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, get them busy. My kids are super active too. Both my kids are in jiu-jitsu, judo, wrestling. My son did Muay Thai for a couple of years as well. He's boxing right now. Keep your kids active, man. Keep them, stay in their lives, stay busy with them. But that's, you know, teaching them how to fail. That's why I like all these grappling sports is you're not going to win them all. And so if you can learn to lose and, you know, learn from your mistakes and try to get better and carry that on, you don't want to be an adult and the first time you ever challenge and lose everything. So it's 19 years old, diesel mechanic, he's up 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, dude, fucking, you raised him right then. He's a fucking man. He's a 19-year-old man. A lot of fucking grown-ass men out there aren't doing what he's doing. Be proud of that kid. Congratulations to you for fucking giving him that ethic, that work ethic and drive, because he ain't born with that shit, man. So you lead by example and they'll follow. What's your, okay, that's the same one, perfect. But yeah, man, congratulations to you and your son. Nothing but peace and happiness to you guys. I'm gonna give you a follow, like yeah, please do, please do. It's the whole thing, guys. I'm brand new at this. I'm real gritty, you know, not polished by any means. You're gonna see just raw, uncut, unfiltered stuff. You can tell by my language and my speech patterns that I'm just some guy, you know. middle-aged guy in middle of America, trying to catch some attention and having a great idea for a new business that I hope takes off. So please do like, follow, subscribe, share this thing. I think I need 3 more shares to hit the next little tier of rewards or whatever the hell they give you. So if anyone's willing, hit that share button. That'll help me out a lot. I know they'll come organically. I don't like begging for this stuff, but it is what it is. What city? I'm in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So got a little bit of everything. Got a little redneck, got a little city boy, got a little bit of everything going on. I was raised on MTV, so we'll see. Let's see here. Co-host now. Okay. All right. I better get this set in. It's hard to read that one so far away. I'm old, but I get talking so much you never even get a workout in anymore. Let's go. All right, that's all she wrote for those boys. All right, I'm gonna set these, I'm off camera for 2 seconds, trying to rack these things, and we'll go get some lateral raises in. All right, that was a good little set. Glad I came, dude. I'll tell you what, despite having taken this stuff so seriously and putting in all this energy and effort, a lot of days you don't feel like coming, you know. Setting up all this business stuff and making the tweaks to my AI stuff I got going on. I got it working right now at home. It's like I got a manager bot with a bunch of sub bots that is, you know, keeping busy on different tasks, trying to get this thing set up. And I got it set up so I could text message it from my phone on Telegram and give it direction on what I want it to do. And it's incredible, really, but it's working out pretty fucking well. So in order to get this all set up like this, it was not easy. It's been really stressful, but hell, man, if I can roll it out the way I hope that it rolls out and introduce it to you guys, like, it's gonna be revolutionary. I'm just some dummy that's in the middle of America that talks like an idiot and rambling on social media to, you know, a few people that are willing to listen. I hope that in time you guys are going to be like, I seen that guy on TikTok one day, you know. I think it's coming. There's just, AI right now is just so wild. If you can get ahead of it and learn a little bit about it, there's just so much opportunity out there. And I've just been blessed to be at the right place at the right time to try to figure this stuff out. So we'll probably go a little lighter on these to start out with, huh? This is not easy. All right, I feel bad for having my back to the camera. We kind of got to get both arms and get it funky. Beautiful. All right, see if I missed anything here. Probably not too much. AI newbie. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's inevitable that it's coming with AI, and it's either you can get run over by it, or you can just, you know, hope for the best, or you can try to take advantage of the tools that are out there. And it's like, you can't be swinging hammers when someone else has got a nail gun, you know. It's just the way that it is. So what the hell? Co-host with creators. don't know why this shit keeps popping up on my, I apologize guys, like my whole screen's literally got ads playing on it. I got a league match ad that's taking up all but the top inch of my screen. I don't know if you guys get that same stuff or not when you're watching, but it's really a pain in the ass when I'm trying to like read comments or talk to people. They want to throw those ads up there. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, with the AI stuff, man, it's like there's no telling what kind of crazy impact it's going to have. Like Elon Musk was saying the other day, so he's building those robots, whatever the hell they're called, and he says that when he puts them out, like they're all going to be attached to like a mother chip or whatever, or a centralized brain, right? So if one learns how to do something, they all instantly have it, and they're all going to be learning at their own rates, uploading all this data into their hive mind. And he said, like, it's like there's no point in going to college. It's like if you're like graduating right now, like find something to do with your hands, because like you're trying to be a surgeon. By the time you graduate to be a surgeon, we're not going to have any surgeons. He said that the cyborgs, whatever you want to call them, though, the bot cyborgs, whatever you want to call them, though, the bots are going to how they do stuff. It's going to be so detailed that, you know, in 3 years, he said that the bots will be the best surgeons in the world. And within like 5 to 10 years, they're not going to be surgeons. It's just going to be bots doing this stuff. If you think they're going to do something that intricate, what do you think people are stocking shelves and turning wrenches and driving trucks? That's just, it's all gone, dude. I mean, who knows what's going to happen, but it's kind of terrifying. We're not far away from kind of being taken over, but I'm along for the ride, you know. When I was young, there was no cell phones, there was no internet. Now we're talking about, you know, we're talking about this, flying cars and whatever. So it's going to come to reality here pretty soon. I try to increase weight a little bit, 3 sets. It's feeling heavy. I got this tennis elbow thing going on. For a guy that preaches about not getting hurt and stuff all the time, and I didn't do anything. Like, nothing happened and then it started hurting. It's just got this weird twinge in my elbow that kind of shoots down my arm. And it's always when I have something pulling on these last 3 fingers here. So I'm doing these and lifting my arms to the side. I really feel it in my forearm, my elbows for some reason. If I'm doing presses, I'm fine. If I'm doing pulls, I'm fine. It's just like if I do a pull on, like a curl on a machine, I'm good. If I use like a cheater bar, I'm good because it's equal. But when you get like a dumbbell, you're supposed to like really crank your wrist when you do it to really focus on that bicep. Just that extra turning motion really just fucks this elbow up. I don't know. No bueno. I take like 2717 peptide ointment or lotion I put on it. I take BPC 157, TB 500 to try to fix it as well. And I don't know. I work in OR right now. We have no cases going on. I can't wait to see that happen. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. I'm no specialist in the intricacies of it, but yeah, someone like Elon Musk telling you that stuff, it's like you kind of got to take it somewhat serious, you know. Same here, hammer curls too. Oh, really? Yes, I bought this as a Walmart special little wrap. It's got like a air cushion built in here. And if I get it on my arm just right, it's just a strap. This cushion, if I can position it just right in here, I think it like pushes the muscle a little bit away from like the bone or whatever. If I can get it, if I don't have it right, it does nothing. But if I can get it in there and squeeze good enough, I think it just shoves it over a little bit, it stays cushioned. The other day when I just had this on, it was like, oh man, like I was like, if I put it on, it does nothing. I'm out $10, $15, not in the world. If I put it on, it was like, oh my God. there might be something to this. Might have been the best few dollars I've ever spent. Not today, I don't know, I'm feeling it again, so we'll see. All right, probably get one more quick set of these in. We're gonna do some forward raises. See if I can squeeze in some shrugs before I got a jet. I discuss something bad. Okay, that's just a. Every time I think it's a comment, a lot of times it's just that AI, like just give it an update about what we're talking about. Well, summary. All right, let's get these done. I think I turned this a little bit. We'll probably get a little bit better. A little bit more centered at least. Man, you're gonna be sore. Woo! All right, I'm good. A little set. Move this bad boy over here by these free weights again. We'll just get some forward raises in. We'll start out light on these, just make sure I hit my 12 and then increase the weight and go a little more. I'd like to have a few minutes to recover in between sets, but I really don't got the ability to do that today. We're just gonna do some windmills and stretch our shoulders for a moment and make the most of the time we got. I'm sore. Where do you buy this shit to get in shape? Well, it depends on what you're talking about, man. Peptides. Tell you what, you just look up peptides online. First and foremost, I'm no medical doctor, so you should always seek guidance of someone professional and not listen to my dumb ass, but definitely just, okay, hello, girly. I don't know. I'm just reading the comment. I'm really not looking at the photos or the names. I apologize. So look up peptides online. Next thing you know, your social media feeds are going to be filled with ads. I go through a company called Direct Peptides. I swear by them. Good stuff. Good customer service. Their turnaround time, their deliveries are quick, reliable. And they send me a handful of free stuff for ordering so much. What do you take? Whoa, peptides? Yeah, I take, just went over this, so apologize for people that are watching. Let me hit the set. I'm not going to be able to talk too much as I'm Gus. I'm printing these out, so. All right, so for peptides, right now I'm taking everything, to be honest with you. I listened to like Joe Rogan Experience and Andrew Huberman and a couple other biohacker type guys like that. And they first started talking about BPC 157. I think Joe Rogan had like some UFC fighters on or something. They're talking about going down and getting stem cells and the benefits of peptides, and he had Aaron Rodgers on too. He talked about the same stuff. Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles, and BPC 157 is like a heal-all peptide. Pretty much any ailment you got, it's going to help repair or fix. People take it for everything from irritable bowel syndrome to broken limbs. So, other exercise you did, that target the front. Yeah. So, you see the Arnold press? It's going to target the tops and caps. So I come down. This kind of is all around one because I try to rotate in. You notice when I get later in the reps, my elbows start to flare out more and more. I don't really do that full pull in. I start cheating toward the last few reps. It's okay, you know, try to get them in. So that's going to be more all around. Lateral raises, obviously the outside, forward raises, front delts. I'll get on and do cable pulls. That's where I grab that white rope, keep my elbows high and try to lean back, pull that weight in. That'll hit this backside here. I guess probably better on the non-tattoo arm. You can see it a little better in there. Just a little bump here. Then I'll do shrugs to hit the traps. That'll be my full shoulder workout. But for peptides, I listened to him pretty soon after BPC 157 went around. Man, that looks hardcore. Doing it the first time, I should do low weight. Yeah, I always do. Well, that's what's nice about the cable machines too. I'm doing free weights here. Yeah, I do lightweight. You can always do more reps with light weights. People say, oh, you got to do 4 to 6 reps as a sweet spot to grow. It's like, you want to see me do 4 to 6 reps of anything, maybe my last set. A lot of times what I do with most of my workouts to get growth, I'll start out with like pretty lightweight to get the blood pumping. And I'll hit like 10, 20 reps, just depending on what it is, where I'm at. Then I'll add weight, and I'll try to get to that sweet spot of 10 to 12 reps. Then I'll add weight, and I'll see if I can do 10 to 12 reps. And when I add enough weight where I can only do 4 or 6 reps, I do a drop set. So like 4 or 6 reps and I can't do any more, I'll set those weights down and get smaller ones, or if I'm using cable machines like I do, I'll pull the pin and just drop the weight by a few plates. Then I'll do the same exercise again until I can only, until you're burnt out. And I'll drop the weight a little bit, and I'll do it again until I'm burnt out. By the time you're lifting 10 pounds and you're just struggling, is when the most beautiful woman in the world will walk by. And you'll be sitting there with 10 pounds just dying. That's about the way that goes. So just know that the world will always pay you favors like that. But I get a little sidetracked here. I should probably do another set, then we'll jump back in some peptide talk before I got a jet here. Clock's ticking. So we're at 35 pounds before. We'll pop these up to 40s. I should probably move that camera again so I'm not having to straddle this bench when I'm lifting these damn things. That should be all right. These, I keep my arms bent a little bit, just trying to raise my elbow high. So I'm really just working my shoulders. You don't got to have a full extension on the arm. You just want to be comfortable. And then when you start talking to the camera when you're doing these, it's impossible to count. So I don't know how many I'm doing right now. We'll just force a few more out. Just to get this shit done. Make sure I have a good workout session in. Got another one in me. Okay, that's good. They get heavy fast. All right. So after the BPC 157, a lot of folks were taking that on the same podcast. So they're taking another one called TB 500. They call it the Wolverine stack. So any X-Men fans out there, the reason they call it that is the healing factor. You stack BPC 157 with TB 500 and you heal up fast. No matter if you got a scratch, twist an ankle, broken limb, torn ligament, it's like going to significantly reduce your repair time. You're going to feel a lot better. Shortly after that stuff came out, or was starting to catch a lot of traction, I started looking into peptides, and I found that they sell stacks of those together. There's the glow stack where they add GHKCU, and there's the closed stack where they have the GHKCU and KPV, which both also help with healing different ways. GHKCU is a copper-based peptide used mostly for collagen, skin elasticity, looking younger, stopping you from getting wrinkles, stuff like that. KPV is just another one to help heal stuff. Is peptide prescribed over the counter? So peptides are in research right now. So they're legal to buy for experimental use only. Basically, they're the way that I wanted to tell you is the way AI is to computers. Peptides are to medicine. You got a cabinet full of like Tylenol and ibuprofen and all this junk in there that's fucking can kill you. Pretty soon you're gonna have a cabinet full of peptides. Like they're preventative, you know. It's the future, man. They don't come. You can't really take them orally because your gut just destroys them and burns them up. But you gotta take them sub Q. So it's underneath the skin. You take a tiny little insulin needle this big. It's not one of these big goofy things that you see steroid guys are jabbing in their ass cheek or whatever. Big old garden hose. Tiniest little bitty bee sting, little thing. You feel a little poke. When you got enough extra belly skin like I do, you just pinch your skin and poke it and it's nothing. Tiniest little bit amount of juice that you put in there. It's not like you have a big syringe, turkey baster or nothing. It's just tiny little bit about this little fluid, You get more saliva in your mouth than you do in one of those little vials. And I'm scared to think of, yeah, I was scared too, dude. When I got on the TRT, and you kind of have to get used to needles somewhat. So that kind of was my gateway drug to peptides, I guess, without a better way to put it. And I was still very intimidated by them, but that's where the AI came in. I got with Grok and got with ChatGPT and started just asking questions like, what can you tell me about peptides? Like, what are the side effects? What are people seeing when they take them? What kind of research is out there? And basically everything comes back. It's like, yeah, very, very little risk, huge upsides, and they can't like tell you not to do it or to do it, but everyone that's done it loves it, basically. You're not going to find anybody that's ever taken them and say, I wish I hadn't. I challenge you. Good luck. Because they make you feel better, they make you heal better, they make you sleep better, I lost 110 pounds and I'm able to retain muscle mass, if not grow muscle mass, during a significant cut over the past, 9.5, 10 months. So got about 9 minutes left. I'm gonna just set these back because I just want to make sure I get a full rounded workout on my shoulders instead of just focusing on a few key parts. I probably won't be able to fit shrugs in today because I got to get going, but we will hit some rear delts because I don't want to have flat back there. My traps are all right as it is. I think the traps, they grow fast as shit anyway. You don't need to hit them as often. I can fit them into back day or something when I have a little more time. But this would probably want to be out here, I suppose. Then put this way up high. Just can't really see, I suppose. Try to get this figured out. All right, I get this one nice and long one. I like this white rope. It's my favorite one. So long. These you can go like super heavy. Like stupid heavy on them. Man, that should be pretty close, I think. I'll just lean back into this. Just get a little tension on it. I should probably move this a little bit more in view. That'll probably be a little better, I don't know. There we go. So we'll hold these here. Just keep your elbows high. Just kind of lean. You just doing this feels so good, man. It's not in my back. It's so tight. You sit here all day like this. But you just keep your elbows high. Try to keep good posture when you do it. And just crank these back. Squeeze. See, that's easy 12, and I put, I don't know, a shit ton of weight on there, but if I have it maxed out, only a couple more plates on here. Add a little bit more, because those ones went nice and easy. I'm just gonna grab my water for a second, folks. It'll take just 2 seconds to set it down on the bench right here. I can keep talking, I got a mic on my slouchy here. Should help get you by. All right. So after the healing peptides, talking about that. Now the biggest fad out there right now is called retatrutide. And I'm here to fucking vouch for it, man. Retatrutide is a GLP-3, so you hear like Ozempic and semaglutide, tirzepatide. Those are GLP-1s. They work on one agonist factor. Basically what they do is like, you eat food, they make you digest it really fucking slow. So you stay full for longer, you can eat less. And it should help you lose weight because you don't have an appetite. This does that, but then it also has glucagon, which pushes carbs, sugars, glucose into your muscles. So you need that in order to work out, to have your energy, right? Your glycogen stores up. So it makes you utilize carbs, it makes you more insulin sensitive. And it's also makes you burn more calories. So it's working on 3 different factors. Retatrutide's the shit. If you have extra weight to lose, you should certainly look into Reta. It's phenomenal. You take very, very tiny amounts and it has tremendous effects. With that, I take tesamorelin and ipamorelin with CJC. Those are influencing human growth hormones. They're the pituitary gland to produce more. You take that right around bedtime, helps you sleep better. Take it fasted, you're not supposed to eat for, 2 or 3 hours beforehand. Again, it makes you more insulin sensitive, which is great because you just burn the hell out of fat. And it targets visceral fat, especially your midsection, which is the hardest stuff to get rid of. In my experience. I got my face toned up and my arms look tight, and I walk around and have this huge belly. So that certainly helped there. Then I added MOTS-C, MOTS-C. Spoke to that one a little earlier as well. It's a mitochondria booster. Helps you produce ATP, which is energy at the cellular level, so your whole body just feels better. Every part of your body is functioning better. It makes a huge, huge difference. So MOTS-C, other things that do that, like red light therapy helps with that. Also, I take methylene blue, like 10 drops of that every day. There's different stuff to feed your mitochondria. NAD+, you take nicotine riboside, feeds that NAD+. All that stuff is just there to mitochondria support, so you can have more energy, makes your body recover faster, sleep better, less stress, cortisol inhibitors, less inflammation. It all just works in tangent together. A couple other ones that just started to dabble in, literally 2 days in, the Semlink and Semax, which are both more like mood enhancers, stuff to stop cortisol, increase serotonin, happy pills, happy injections, I guess, without a better way to put it. Make you feel less stressed, more chipper, make you feel good, more energy, higher libido, all the good stuff. So in those you take like 0.06 of a cc. It's like if you have 100 milligram cc, needle, you take 6. It's like a drop. You take a drop of that shit, and that's it. So it's not like you're taking a big turkey baster and injecting it. You take this fucking tiny itty bitty little needle with this tiny little bit of tube on it. That whole tube you use, 6 100ths of it is what it comes down to. That's just the tiniest little couple drops, and it makes you feel better, makes you happier, it makes you more outgoing. You have all the stressful shit you're dealing with, and kind of let it brush off your shoulders, give you energy to do shit that you don't want to do. Get in the gym when you're dreading it. I don't know if there's a good way to do this. Maybe I'll do it here so you guys can see my shoulder work. Kind of makes more sense, huh? All right, I'd rather get a couple more sets of those in and get some shrugs in, but it's already like 58, 59, so it's time for me to go. I got 1 hour to get home, clean up, then drive clear across town to get to work. So I'm going to be pushing it already, guys. But for anybody that stayed long enough to hear me talk about my exciting business ventures, my supplement use, got to see some workouts. Thank you for sticking around. if you would, please like, share, subscribe, hit that follow button. You know, it's just going to help me grow, get some more eyes on there, and eventually, hopefully, get monetized at some point. But it's looking pretty good for a guy that was 308 or 308.6 on May 21st. Here, I said I'd do this too. You guys want to see loose skin? I think this is probably the best spot right in here. Try to find a light angle here. Not bad. Oh, you can see all that chub loose skin here. Yeah. Well, the goal was abs by 40 here. Find a better angle here. We're getting there. Not the biggest or best six pack anyone's ever seen, but from where I was at before, not bad. You can see this. I'm proud of it, guys. I mean, such a huge difference from where I was at. Pretty damn shredded compared to what I was. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate everybody. I got a jet. Got to get the hell out of here and get to work. So, peace, love, happiness, everybody. Go out there and make someone smile. Laters. Get to work. So, peace, love, happiness, everybody. Go out there and make someone smile. Laters. And we're still rolling. This thing didn't turn off, huh? That was really awkward. Out of here. There we go. And that just fell apart again. Out of here. There we go. And that just fell apart again.